Obviously, guys, as you can see, this is looking a lot better than it did before. Let's see what's next. I think the eye is a good thing to add at this point. I have this beautiful eyeball. Let's see how big it should be. Right about like this is pretty much perfect. Let's see. Maybe rotate it a little bit. Then right below it, we have to add a tiny little shadow to the skin. And then to make it 3D, we can add another layer right next to it as if it's really like an eye socket. Obviously, we want to add some shadows to the eye as well in a very similar fashion. Something like this. There you go. Truly demonic. Then let's draw the shape of the thing. I don't even know at this point what this is called. Now, this, of course, has to be black like this. Oh, that's terrifying. We definitely need some shadows on the skeleton, of course, as well. I actually kind of forgot that. So let's first make the ambient touching shadows right here and then move on to a bigger one. Just like that. Very nice and soft. How about below this? We put a texture like this to indicate that there's flesh below it, which there should of course be flesh. This needs a shitload of shadows again, so let's get to it. Absolutely beautiful. Then in general, I feel like this one should be a bit darker, something like this, so it's nice and subtle. Shouldn't be too visible, I feel like. Just like that. That is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Now, wouldn't it be cool to make this nice bloody stuff? Like, just make this a bit more dirty by adding some blood to it, which would be realistic since there's literally open flesh right below it. Yes, check that out. Maybe we can even do the same thing, but on the skin instead. Like the skin around it, that is, to make it just a bit more... Yes, I love that. This brush, by the way, is fantastic. It's Kyle's Real Oils. I think that's a standard brush, I'm not even sure. Just like that. Oh, this is cool. I love this. We may as well add some of this to his mouth as if he just ate something, which, I mean, he looks like he could eat you. And maybe like he stuck his fin in some animal. That would be cool. Add some blood here as well. Hell yes. Look at that. I know he's underwater and this technically wouldn't stick so good, like blood to his fins, but who cares? It's badass. And that is what this is all about. And maybe like even around the inside of his eye, just right here, to make it a bit more disgusting, because it's never disgusting enough, that's for sure. By the way, I completely forgot he's supposed to be blue, so there you go. That's a bit better. It's a bit strange, but it's fine. And we just have to make sure that the fins are blue as well. Now, this is looking pretty sick. His eye